Hi, I'm Victoria Boutenko, and I'm here to talk about green smoothies. Approximately 17 years ago, 4 out of 5 in my family were very, very sick. I had arrhythmia, the disease that my father died from, and my husband had rheumatoid arthritis and hyperthyroidism, and my daughter had asthma, and my son was diagnosed with diabetes. And we, instead of looking at medical doctors' help, we decided to go alternative way, and we found raw food. We decided to try it, and in 1994 we went cold turkey on the raw food diet. And within a matter of days we started to feel better. It was like a miracle. Within a matter of weeks we got so much energy and we regained our health. In 3.5 months we ran a 10-kilometer race as a family. None of us died, we just were doing fine. However, after another 7 years, we reached the plateau where we felt like we started to decline in our health, which was very strange because we knew in my family that the raw food is the best food and raw food that got us to where we were. I decided to look more into what's missing, what's possibly missing in our diet, and I discovered the answer right under my feet. We were missing greens. We did not consume enough greens because simply we just didn't like them. We didn't like the taste. We were told we're supposed to eat raw fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. And if I didn't like greens, I was just eating carrots and beets and other vegetables. And now I discovered that greens are very essential, that greens are the only living thing on this planet that could transform sunshine into chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is nothing but liquefied sunshine, and that's why every single creature on Earth relies on chlorophyll, on greens in their well-being, and humans are no exception. And then I made lots of research how much greens we're supposed to eat. And I discovered that we're supposed to eat from 1 to 2 pounds of greens per day. And first I attempted to just sit down and eat that. I was thinking, this is my job today. I'm just going to eat these 2 bunches of kale. But I couldn't. I was not being able to. And I was really shocked and surprised. And I was thinking, how come I cannot eat these greens if I'm supposed to? I believe that body is very wise. Why is it not allowing me to eat these greens? I feel so nauseous. When I've learned about this, I was thinking, so I need to liquefy my greens. That's what the stomach acid does. And I was thinking, how can I liquefy them? And I thought, Vitamix blender. My husband used to call it liquefier. So I bought 2 bunches of kale and I brought Vitamix to my work, to my office. And I decided, first I was thinking, I'll just blend it in a blender with water and close my nose and just drink it. But when I did it, it looked like a sludge. And when I opened the lid, I quickly closed it back because the smell was worse than wheatgrass or anything, like a sludge. And I thought I could never drink that. And so I decided to add fruit to my sludge. And I blended it again, and the miracle happened. When I opened the lid, and with trepidation, slowly, I smelled it, and it just smelled nice, like banana, like fruit. And then I was so excited, I started drinking right from the blender. And the taste was just the taste of banana. How could anybody predict that such a gentle flavor of fruit will dominate the strong flavor of chlorophyll? That's unbelievable. And so I drank it all, and I didn't feel nauseous or anything. And I made more, and I drank another blender, and I couldn't believe it. I knew it was big. I started dancing and yelling and singing, and I was thinking, all my family could drink it. My brother, truck driver in Canada, could drink it. All people in Russia could drink it, or everybody in the world could drink it. And then I decided to test it on other people. So I made another blender, and I went outside my office on the street. And I took a stack of cups, and I would go and offer it to passerbys. And I say, would you like some? And I didn't have a name for it yet. And then they said, oh, thanks, I just had my lunch. Nobody wanted it. So I was saying, please, would you please try it? It's so important for me that you try it. And as soon as people will try it, their face would lit up and they say, wow, this is not bad. Can I have some more? And then somebody said, so Victoria, what is it? And I looked at it, it was green and it was smoothie. So I just said, it's a green smoothie. I started drinking it every day. First I was by myself, and I noticed that I had energy instantly and I felt so much different. Whatever symptoms I had, like brittle nails or sensitivity in the teeth, went away very quickly. The wart that I had fell off, and the gray hair disappeared. I never dyed my hair, don't have gray hair. And I'm 55, I don't have any gray hair, and I don't wear glasses, and I have so much energy. This year I've been to 21 countries, I travel a lot. And then my family started joining me with Green Smoothies, and everybody had the same effect. Lots of energy. It was just a huge, huge shift. I don't know if anybody could continuously live on green smoothies. I think it would be a little bit boring. I like eating some fruit. I like some crunchy stuff, and I like salads. And I think we need more than just a liquid diet. I think that nutrition-wise, green smoothies are really either almost complete or complete food. For the beginners, I recommend that we put 60% fruit and 40% greens because it's important that green smoothie is delicious. If it's not tasty, people will stop drinking it. And that's the goal, is for them to continue, because it has to have enough sweetness to dominate the flavor, the taste. And then within a matter of days or weeks, people will notice that they prefer to have more greens and less fruit in their drinks. I encourage everybody to just use 3 ingredients: fruit, greens, and water. For example, apple, banana, spinach, and water. This is one of the basics that people could do anywhere around the globe. Those are available in any store, even in Moscow, even in any Eastern countries. I was able to find those even in Thailand, in Japan, everywhere. I was able to find those ingredients. Or my favorite is dandelion greens that you can buy in many stores. Dandelion greens, mango, and water. Simple. I wouldn't add fats or nuts or anything. Some people say we need fats to digest, assimilate some vitamins like vitamin E, vitamin A. However, for example, in spinach, 14% of calories come from fat. So to assimilate vitamin A or vitamin E, we don't need tablespoons of oils or fats. Whatever greens have is enough to assimilate those vitamins. So I don't think we need to add anything to green smoothies, because whenever we add fat to it, it slows down the absorption. I only allow to put avocado in my lunch smoothie. I call it soup, just because I want to have satiation longer so I could concentrate on work and forget about. It just makes me not hungry for a longer time. Green smoothies, of course, help to detox because they are so rich in fiber. If you drink green smoothies, if you drink 1 quart of green smoothie a day, you consume about 18 to 20 grams of fiber per day, which is what is recommended. 2 quarts, you're doing very well. However, I think we are so full of toxins today that it might not be enough for some people. In the cases when we have mercury poisoning or heavy metals or anything like any from preservatives, from industrial chemicals or any radiation in our body, we might need to take some additional measures, such as colonics, colonic hydrotherapy, colonic hydrotherapy, or enemas, or some other measures, some like going on a juice fast or smoothie fast. But definitely green smoothies help to nourish and detox. That's why they're so effective, so popular, and very easy and delicious. When I travel by plane, I freeze a half-a-gallon jar. I have to use plastic for that because it's for the purpose, like the apple juice jars. I freeze the green smoothie beforehand, and a frozen I pack in 2-3 Ziploc bags and put it in my luggage that I check in, and then I fly 6 hours, 10 hours, and by the time I arrive, it's perfectly unfrozen, still cool, and I can drink green smoothie right after landing, or come into hotel and just drink half a gallon of green smoothie.